Well, welcome to the Top Gun Show. Today, I'd like to welcome back my friend Vince Bradley, the founder and CEO of Abundant IoT. Now, most of you already know this industry icon. After spending 22 years building up WTG, a West Coast master agency, he sold the company to AppSmart 3 years ago to form the fastest growing master agency on the planet. Our AppSmart connects technology buyers with expert advisors on the smartest platform to grow your business. Now Vince has moved on to form Abundant IoT, which specializes in energy, mobility, connectivity, and devices. When I heard the news, I had to have Vincent back on the show. Vince, welcome back to the Top Gun Show.
Thanks so much for having me back on, Steve. Great to be here.
Yeah, I'm so excited, man. I'm thrilled because I've known you for a long time. When I was running an agency in California that did business with WTG, I've long known that you have a passion for IoT. You're a cutting edge kind of guy. Please talk a little bit about what led you to create Abundant IoT.
Well, Steve, passion for IoT is an understatement. Ultimately, I'm an outright evangelist, Steve, for it these last few years, as you've seen. So after a couple decades in connectivity and mobility, and the last decade in energy, and doubling down for the last couple years, I decided to combine, that experience that I've got and address IoT and everything that comes with it. So I think it's a space I think that really has a tremendous potential in the channel.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So what type of services do you specialize in at Abundant IoT?
So, we have actually a lot of services, and it's exciting because it's a big question, right? There's a lot to unpack there. But Steve, the future is now. And so while we're able to cover all of the connectivity services that we all know and breathe, at the end of the day, we really specialize in energy services and energy efficiency, which is a really hot space, mobility as well, which is a huge part of IoT. And we've got many subject matter experts to help with this. Names that you probably know, like Emmett Tidings, Tim Wu, Eddie Gordon, and Patrick Mason, to name a few. And, ultimately, we really encourage technology advisors to ask the question. It's a great one, so write it down. What is your IoT strategy? And we also encourage advisors to have an IoT solution, and we're here to help you hone that message.
Yeah, that's great, man. That's an all-star cast you put together there. I mean, IoT a few years ago was something that only the Fortune 500 companies could afford and could implement into their strategy. But now it's so affordable, and with 5G and edge computing, it's brought it down to SMB level to where almost everybody can benefit from IoT. So it's a great space for you to be in. Like I said, I know you're very passionate about it. Do you guys sell direct, or do you go to market through the powerful indirect sales channel?
Well, Steve, just to cap on that last one, now is the time for IoT. Everyone has got to get involved in the channel, in my opinion. But to answer your question, while we absolutely assist technology advisors with the solutions, with those SMEs and some other members of the team, we're 100% channel driven, just like with all the sales organizations I've been involved with. We do have a referral program. If someone just wants to throw a lead over the fence, they've got relationships, but they don't have the time, we're happy to, for a reduced residual commission, go ahead and pay them on those leads. So other than that, it's all about 100% channel sales driven.
Right on. That's great, man. So what's the sales process? How can a buyer that's watching this right now or an interested sales partner reach out to you and connect?
Great question. And, ultimately, with technology advisors, it's pretty simple. Just get the bills. The bills tell us so much. The electricity bill, obviously the telecom and the mobility bills as well. So we can do a full analysis of that spend and look at everything. Specific to IoT though, the analysis can actually include recommending sensors from over 700 types of devices out there. So there's a lot to unpack there in the IoT space, and combine that and pay residuals on that equipment. That's what's exciting. People can find us at abundantiot.com. Once again, abundantiot.com. Go to the partner tab. You can apply that way with us to do business with us. And you can also call 217 IoT, the number 4, you, to get in touch with us.
You've made it so simple. I love it. Easy to do business with. Well, Vince, I know you're a big fan of the Top Gun Show, and that I know you know There are millions and millions of people watching me right now. I've asked you for a fun or interesting known fact about yourself in the past, but today, because we're talking about IoT, I want to find out how many devices you have connected in your home.
Well, that's a great question. I wish I could answer exactly, but it's good timing actually that you're asking though, because I literally just finished building out the IoT demo site here on my 3 acres. And I'm off the grid, Steve. I'm not paying electricity anymore, which is super exciting. Also, if another fire was to come through here, I'd be fine because I got the battery backup. You know, the microgrid is here. You know, the solar connected with the battery backup creates a great situation. The wireless mesh, the smart valve, the leak detection, you know, they're all intact. And so all of the solutions we have are on the property. Last count, Steve, was 187 smart devices on the property, but I think it's probably over 200 by now. You know, Steve, I encourage you and Jesse and advisors and even customers to come out and visit with us and see the IoT demo site here in Malibu. We've got plenty of room if you want to stay over. You know, hey, Steve, you know, maybe we can even do the next Top Gun show from the abundant Airstream.
I love it, man. Party at the Bradleys. We'll be there. Huh, I'll book a flight. I'll come out, man. That sounds like fun. Of course you've got 200 devices. I want to be like you when I grow up, man.
Yeah, just make sure you can have security on it, right? That's what we're here for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, Vince, thanks a lot for being a guest on the show today. I really appreciate it.
Thanks so much, Steve. See you next time.
Thanks for watching, everybody.